our adventurers rush along the banks of the river as they look to chase after the escaped cultists from the previous encounter. Let's start things off with some athletics checks. Let's do group athletics checks as Koha is sucked into a coin.
Oh, God damn it. I'll grab the manacles of the other tough as Koha disappears into the coin. No way.
How am I doing the best? How am I doing the best here?
Real quick, wouldn't Rutu be ahead of us, so they would have a separate role for themselves, I assume?
No.
I'm really
This
good
is all
at
our
this,
own rules.
guys. I'm fucking great!
No way!
I'm fucking great at athletics! I'm so athletic! That was another rule to
Slightly behind you, but you're killing it.
Fit as fuck. Fit as a fiddle.
It must have been because Lorelei was in the coin and didn't really have to run very much in that last fight.
I'm so well rested.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do some rolls for your manacled prisoners as well. Let's see here.
Are Laura and I are dragging them? I hope not.
Okay. They will make some strength checks. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Let's also have Amarin please make a perception check for Enya.
And
Yeah, okay. Okay. 17.
Okay. I've rolled a natural 19 for the cultist. So, unfortunately, Enya loses the cultist. You all try your damnedest to keep up, but it gets to the point after. Let's have Amarin please make I'd say a D20. D20 roll,
D20?
please. Yeah.
Okay.
So flat D20.
13.
Okay, after about 13 minutes of hauling ass, which is kind of tricky to do downhill, running for 13 minutes or so, even at a jog, Lorelei is fucking hauling ass. Lorelei has managed to make this downhill trek look very easy, maybe fully refreshed, as she didn't have to engage in too much of that previous fight that you had last session. Belwyn's also making some good time here, but I think we see Philo, Rutu, Amarin, as well as your two prisoners start to lag behind. The day has kind of gotten away from you a little bit as you are trying to chase after the cultist. You're not sure at what point it happened, Amarin, but Enya communicates this feeling of like confusion to you, and I think probably like some kind of disappointment.
As I'm like stumbling and trying to keep up with everyone while holding both of these manacles of these prisoners behind ahead of me, go under my breath. And as I'm stumbling, I don't know for sure. We're not close enough to see through her eyes, but I think Enya might have lost them. He does not feel too happy at the moment.
Shit.
Hold up!
Probably assuming she's making pace far faster than the rest of us, even if I'm doing okay.
Is everything all right?
Letting Amarin catch their breath. Yeah.
I think Enya lost the cultist. We need to get closer for me to actually look through her eyes. We're still a bit too far, but she's disappointed. And this is the type of disappointment she gets when she loses a mouse or a rabbit. So.
All right. Well, we just keep our eyes peeled. Do you know which direction Enya last saw the?
If we get closer, I can ask her, but right now I can't look through her eyes. We need to get within about 100 or so feet.
All right.
Would Route 2 be able to make a survival check for tracking physical tracks?
You all, I mean, you this is absolutely up to you guys how you want to proceed here. If you want to start looking for tracks to see if you can find them, I think absolutely you can definitely try and do that.
Help Rutu for advantage by pulling out my magnifying glass.
Okay.
And start just like looking around for broken branches and things. I'm not very good at survival, but I will aid Rutu as I'm sure they point out what I need to be looking for.
Okay. Make a survival roll, please, Rutu. You have advantage, so.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, motherfucker! I guess I could try for a.
Yeah,
Try for an
I'm
at 20,
getting a
please.
Try for that.
Do it.
I'm good with the 22.
Okay. Okay. Rutu, you can sort of well, you know what? I'll tell you what. Roll me. Oh, I'll use this. It's going to take you about 8 minutes or so of looking, and maybe do you have Enya? What do you have Enya doing, Amarin?
I'll have Enya help with that, pointing the direction of where she last saw the cultist, and then additionally help by being like a bird's eye view, kind of flying above Berwin and Rutu to get a bird's eye view of the surroundings to help if they can.
Okay. As you can sort of tell that dusk is probably like maybe 45 minutes to an hour away or so. I think that you are trying your best to communicate between each other. Belwyn and Rutu have kind of like spread out and are trying to look for some tracks. Belwyn very, very closely at the ground. Literally like crawling on the ground with a magnifying glass for some reason.
Any signs?
I think so.
The hilarious part is this magnifying glass is not helping you at all, Belwyn, for this check. Basically, the only time that you're actually helping Rutu at this point is when you get up and stop looking in the area that you were looking at with your magnifying glass when you try to like reposition yourself. It takes you about 8 minutes or so to come across the trail, Rutu. You've gotten some hints from Enya, but Enya lost track of this cultist probably after the footprints that you find. So, you find the trail, Rutu. Do you follow it?
Route 2 find trail. Think too late to follow?
If they're out there, it's gonna be worth following.
They're gonna get tired soon. They were beat up, attacked. They're gonna be fatigued. Following work.
I'm so sorry, but may I interject?
Please.
We've been running for a bit now. It's getting late. We have these two with us. We're pretty sure probably that they have the... What was that stone called?
Sending stone.
I want to just express this because I don't think we're thinking about it because of emotion. If they're this far away from us, if they're already away from us, they've obviously, just like any situation, we're probably on that sending stone as they were running. You know, oh God, there's somebody coming to catch me. So, if we're not going to catch them probably within the next very quick amount of time, which might not happen, if we keep chasing them, it's like the percentage goes up of us running into more problems. We already have 2 of them. If we turn and go the other way, it's going to be dark soon. We can get to the manor quickly. We might even be able to sleep. We might, if we keep chasing them into the night, I'm going to tell you, I will go wherever you all want, but I want to try to be a voice of reason right now, because this is dangerous, what we're choosing to do. Very dangerous. And yes, we did just do a pretty good job at what we did, but that doesn't mean it'll happen every time.
Correct. Rutu appreciate reason, but reason also costs time. And need time to catch cultist if that what want do. If that what want do, let Rutu and maybe one other scout ahead, pursue cultist, and others can stay here.
And no, I think Philo's right. I think it's kind of past that point of no return. If we catch them, we have them, but we're not going to get much more information than we did from Kethra anyway.
No.
They've already probably informed the others, and they already knew what we looked like before that. So...
No, the important thing at present would be to get back to the estate, inform Father and the rest of the family of the situation, and perhaps see that they are adequately protected.
I just have a question, because it might affect what I suggest. Do you think it's possible, or if someone has the skill to track backwards from a sending stone? We have one. Do you think there's someone? Do you know anyone that could track the connected sending stone?
like a scrying almost?
Yeah,
I
that's the main reason. I agree with you, Philo. The chances are they were on the sending stone as they were running. I was more in the hopes of getting the sending stone from them. Whether
All of
it's
these
to
guilds are
track them
also looking
backwards.
for these cultists. Why don't we see if they have someone who would be able to do such a thing?
True. I think that might be our better bet.
You're right,
So
Alan.
how about we do put a time limit on this? Because I do agree with you, Philo. We can't just keep chasing them. So how about we keep looking for maybe another 30, 45 minutes. If we see nothing, we turn back.
Fine with Rutu.
All right.
I hate to incur and be this person, but look up. If we keep running into the night, we're going to have to make camp with 2 strangers we don't know, and I'm really trying not to be in disagreement, because that's not really it. I'm just trying to point out that I know that we're taking time with me talking, but the longer we stay out as it gets dark, the more dangerous it is for us and the better it is for them. Because it's obviously they know this place. I'm not trying to talk us into it, I just think it's dangerous the farther we go.
I think you're right. I think we need to get back to the estate. And then...
I do understand that, but I will say we're going to have to camp with these 2 strangers anyway. We're not getting back to the estate before nightfall.
No, and that, I think I'm not too worried about looking over at them.
I would just like to give us another 30 minutes to do this. No more, no less.
Rutu
If we do
agree.
not find them, we rest.
I think that's reasonable.
How, just a quick question, how close are the trees together?
Oh, pretty. I mean, you'll run into like some patches of some trees, but it's not. This isn't a forest.
Okay.
In agreement?
Philo, that sound reasonable?
Do you remember that conversation we had recently?
I do, and I didn't like it particularly. That's why I'm asking for your opinion.
It's the same scenario.
One of these days, you're going to have your own opinion and stick by it, Philo.
Oh, no, I have an opinion. My opinion is we should not do this. But, if I told you I'd follow you, I am a man of my oath.
Oh, that's fair. That was out of line for me. Sorry.
Oh, no. No need to apologize. I understand. I wouldn't want somebody always asking me, you know, I know it's annoying, but also, it's kind of charming, right?
Sure,
Is that
but
an honest
let's
question?
start moving
Looking for
then.
an honest answer, or?
No, I'm just... Listen, we're
Start
all very
following Rutu
tired.
and pushing Rutu to follow the tracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna
think
stay
Philo
with the
charming?
prisoners.
I'm going to stay with the prisoners as well. I'll send Enya ahead, but I'm staying with the prisoners.
And then Rutu will start bounding forward.
Okay. Rutu begins to follow the tracks. And have you tried to bring Enya back? Or are you having Enya doing some kind of search pattern? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm having Enya do a search pattern, kind of mostly following Rutu, but doing a search pattern to like catch, basically see where Rutu probably can't see from above.
Okay. Rutu, you can make another survival check with advantage. Are the rest of you staying put?
I'll follow Rutu.
I am wherever you go, so I'm with them as well.
Oh, I'd probably just be like, can we stay with them? They need more protection.
Yeah, this is fine.
Thank you. And then I jog off, following Rutu.
Okay. Amarin, Lorelei, and Philo hanging back. Sorry, Lorelei, what were you
Yes,
saying?
but before my brother goes, I'm gonna do something.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna
Tie
run up
shoes
to.
together.
I'm gonna run up to you, and I don't understand why I'm able to do such a thing. But I'm just gonna start thinking really, really hard about my brother. And I'm gonna do a little telepathic speech. And we will be able to communicate mentally for up to 4 miles.
4 miles for 4 minutes?
Or I'm not sure for time. Let me see here.
It says 30 feet.
Yeah, as long as you are within 30 feet, but the two of you
You can
are within
establish
number
the
of miles.
Oh, establish
Yes.
it.
At
So
30
up
feet
to
and
4
then-
miles, we're able to speak to each other.
So
And
what's
then
this
for 4 minutes
like?
of that.
What happens here? How does this go down?
Well, I'll be honest, I'm not really too sure about much behind my powers. I just really don't want to be separated from my brother. And there's no visual representation of this other than maybe the ring lighting up very briefly. And all of a sudden in your head, Belwyn, you'll hear, "Please be careful."
Like, ah! Look back at you as I'm like slowly jogging away, but like, ah!
Ah!
Like, keep
Wait,
jogging,
you're able
I'm-
to hear me?
What?
What?
What? Why? What? I'm just like jogging very confused away, not wanting to lose Rutu.
Ah!
What?
What was that about?
I don't know. I'm learning things about myself every day, I suppose.
Congratulations.
Not the time for sarcasm. I'm a little freaked out.
Okay.
So, Rutu and Belwyn begin to Lord of the Rings montage chase after this cultist with Enya in the air. We get the periodic Enya cam where we see them like down below, just kind of jogging. Yeah, it's just wide drone like camera pans.
I'm looking through Anya's eyes like, wow, this would be great if we had some way to record this and put it in a movie.
Rutu stops like every 5 minutes and puts his hands on his knees and starts breathing heavily.
Yeah. I will actually require because you failed the roll earlier, Rutu, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you.
Oh, is this for the athletics fail?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I give him inspiration?
Absolutely. That's what it's
If
for.
you want it.
You can take it.
Okay.
Thank
Off my
you.
sheet.
Just so you know, before I do this, because the inspiration rules now basically are you can give your inspiration to somebody. I just want to double check that I'm doing this correctly, because I want to see. So you can do this after you know if this is a success or not, which is a big deal.
Hell yeah.
I think it's a
And it's
reroll
not-
now rather than an advantage last time. Last it used to be advantage, but now it's a reroll.
Yeah. And it's not only like, for example, if I already have one and then I get one, right? We can give our inspiration to each other even if we just only have the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You have already succeeded with a 13. 13 was actually the difficulty.
Hell yeah.
So you don't have to waste your inspiration. I just wanted to let you know, because the rules are different. So we're all learning the new stuff together.
Thank you, Wack.
Merci beaucoup.
No problem. Oh, and also last week, just to clarify, Rutu and Bill was correct about the way that they messed with the grapple and the prone and the checks with the unarmed strike stuff. So my bad on that.
It's a big change from the last one.
No, it really is.
It's also very confusing the way that they organize it.
It's not the most clear.
It's like literally I cast fist, but instead of doing damage,
Yeah,
I
they just
grab your
called it-
face.
They just made it a separate thing. So calling it a form of unarmed strike. Yeah.
Okay, so Rutu, you're able to basically breathe through the pain of your lungs burning as you and Belwyn are trekking after this cultist. A 15 on that survival check. This is for the tracking that you're doing right now with the help of Belwyn.
Well, that wasn't with an advantage then if it was with the help of me. For the second one.
That's the Constitution, the one above Lorelai's telepathic
Oh,
speech.
my mistake.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, you found this trail. I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, however.
One or both of us?
Rutu is in the front, I think.
Yes. I'm so glad it wasn't me.
Rutu.
Thank the Lord.
As you are running, you see something sort of shining on this trail. It catches your eye, and as you get closer and closer, you start to realize that there are a bunch of sharp, pointy things on the ground, like jagged pieces of metal. I don't know if Rutu knows, but I'm sure Bill does, that these are caltrops that have been dropped.
So, Rutu has never had a draw towards extremely shiny things, so he will stop and throw his arms back and lower his level, lower his body weight to almost like a sitting position to try to stop all of the momentum that has been shifting forward, in the hopes to catch Belwyn and stop him from stepping on the shiny things.
Yeah, I'd probably bump into you, but not bowl you over.
Whoa, stop.
What?
Look. Right there.
Oh,
Shiny,
okay.
pointy.
Yeah. That's a trap. That they threw that.
Very,
Just go.
very hard to see. The difficulty on that was a 15. Yeah. Because it's getting darker out, and the light is not helping in this situation to see that stuff. So yes, you managed to avoid these caltrops that have been placed.
Can we see how recently they were laid down?
Ooh.
Viable.
Yeah, a survival check. I'm gonna say this is super difficult.
Is there assistance on the survival check?
Yes. I'm specifically looking for where they I'm inspecting them, but going around to find where the edge is so we can move
I'm
around
gonna
them.
say no then.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I would be doing. Admittedly, I would be trying to see where the edge of them is.
Ooh.
You're not like 100% sure. The only thing that you can really use to judge this is like how long they like ran away. It's probably in the last 10 minutes.
Close, maybe 8-15 minutes out.
Okay. Well, let's keep moving around. I think I found the edge over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Why are you smiling, dog?
I'm rolling really fucking well.
Yeah, you're making up for the last week, apparently.
I'm rolling so many 19s, dude. Okay, so Rutu and Belwyn, you continue following these tracks. However, as you notice, the tracks start to move towards the river. There is a spot like on the riverbank where there looks like there is some heavy footprints, and then you lose them in the river.
I suppose that should have been expected.
You can make one last survival check to see.
We'll be aiding with this one.
Are there trees around?
There are trees around, yes.
I'd like to find the tallest one and climb
Got
it.
an Enya.
Oh, that's right. Never mind then.
And you were looking from the sky
Yeah. Enya
Okay.
can make a perception check.
with advantage.
Why?
Either because they're skybound, getting a bird's eye view, or because I assume Rutu and Bowen are also looking around. Or
Okay.
Also,
She's
it's getting
also just a
dark, and
pretty
they're an owl.
princess.
There's a dark and owl hunting
Don't
at
try
night.
to use my love of owls against me, okay? No
I will.
manipulation rolls.
I mean,
Right?
look at her.
She's so cute. She's just trying to hunt a little guy.
I don't care how it happens. If we get advantage, I don't give a hoot.
Oh,
damn, knowing you're the 19, this is not enough for 17 again.
Okay. So, I will take a final survival check, but because Enya did not locate the cultist, this increases the difficulty.
Okay, but the
No.
survival is with advantage, correct?
Yep.
I am helping you.
No.
inspiration?
Yes, I will spend. I have one as well. So let me, if you don't mind, let me spend mine on
You
this
can use
one.
one.
Yeah.
You can't use
Use one.
multiple
Oh, so then,
inspirations.
so you still have yours then?
I still have mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You had
I'm go-
yours. Oh,
I have
alright.
mine. I'm going to use mine, so you can keep yours.
You can reroll one of the die.
Okay.
We'll tell you the target number here is a 25.
Satchel of dicks, Baba Yaga! Yeah!
Where the fuck does this shit come from in your brain?
Your guess is as good as mine, my friend. I don't care where it comes from, as long as it keeps getting me results like that. That's all I care about.
Let's go,
I
baby.
heard him say 24 right before that,
No,
right?
it was a 25. 25 is the
No,
difficulty.
no,
But it's a nat
no,
20.
I heard. Oh.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a nat 20. So here's the deal. Technically, the way that this works in D&D, in the rules, is that you're supposed to not count the natural 20 towards the skill check here. But I hate that shit. So, here's what happens. Rutu and Belwyn. One of you select who will roll, okay? And I need you to roll me a d4. One of you gets to roll a d4. Choose which one of you.
I've been rolling this whole time. I'm gonna give Dan this one.
Okay. 4 is good.
I got a 1. It's usually not that
Literally
way.
the worst.
I saw one got excited while you were saying 4 is good.
Wait. Do we want it? If someone has an inspiration, we can reroll this because inspiration for any die.
Do we want a higher number?
I apparently 4 is good. So I
4
feel like
is
we'll-
good.
Apparently.
I'm gonna toss that that inspiration then to you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
I'm
so
don't
much.
roll a 1 again, or you can just don't roll a 1 again.
3.
Okay.
4 is good. That means it's better.
Okay. So, Belwyn and Rutu. As you approach the river and you see the tracks kind of stop, you get the impression they used the river to try and hide their tracks, which they definitely should have thought of way earlier in this experience. But I think using your knowledge of the terrain, your knowledge of these cultists and what they're capable thus far, you would determine they probably weren't thinking like that at first. So they might have noticed Enya following them or something at some point. And that is when they decided to do this. As you are by the river, you see these tracks. You are trying to figure out which way to go. And it's at that point that you hear some birds, basically, in the distance. Both of you can choose who will make a perception check with advantage.
I think I might be better off doing that one.
Ooh, yeah. You're better than a 2, then yep.
I'll look to Belwyn and put my finger to my mouth.
Oh, I rolled another high number and you beat it. I rolled a 17 that time. Which means that you had to beat a 19, which you just barely did.
Break it.
Rutu,
Yeah.
following the sound of these birds, you hear these birds sort of fly up into the air. And it's at this point that you just barely catch a glimpse of a cloak sort of fluttering behind some rocks, maybe 100 feet away from you.
Do we see Enya?
I think
I
that
think
depends if Enya wants to be seen.
I think Enya does understand the situation we're in, but they haven't been told to hide yet. So I think you can see them. They're not like at eye level, but they are above, not exactly trying to hide at this current moment.
If I spot Enya, whether or not they see me, that's not my choice, but I will like point and then point at that rock. Like trying to motion toward Enya. Whether that is understood, I don't know.
I think because technically Enya is Fae, so they would understand. I'm trying to that's because Wack has made me do it, and I'm the owner of Enya. I think you probably have to roll like an animal handling to like direct. Enya, I'd
Abso-fucking-lutely.
imagine. Yeah.
Animal handling check.
Oh, from me?
Yep.
Can I pitch giving him advantage because I had told Enya specifically to help
I
with
think
this?
so. Sure.
Yeah, so there's advantage.
Okay. And then, what I'm gonna do is something that I haven't done yet, but I've said I can. Speak with animals.
That's so funny. I can't even speak with animals. I just kind of vibe with Enya. So I don't know what Enya sounds like. Ow.
So while it doesn't give me advantage, I can be directly understood by Enya as I hoot up at them.
Okay.
Animal handling of 15,
Yeah.
as it just kind of
And you were trying to get Enya to do what?
track them, pointing out. I was pointing out exactly where the target was.
Yeah, Enya's circling over them.
Okay. That's all I wanted to do was just make sure that they kept an eye on him.
I'll look at Belwyn and using you may not be able to understand, but like tactical sign language where like I illustrate like a pincer move where we surround and attack from both sides.
I thought I'd give you a thumbs up.
Which is making
And
wild
then-
hand gestures at you.
Then Rutu will skirt, staying within that 100-meter bubble, and skirt, attempting stealth around the, let's say, the north side, so like the high ground side.
Okay. Belwyn, are you also sneaking?
Yes, going around the other side.
Okay. Both of you make stealth checks.
Any sort of advantage for being 100 feet away. Okay.
I'm at disadvantage.
As am I.
I mean, at least we can see where they are. It's only 100 feet, so
This isn't the stealthiest group, okay?
no. I got a 3. You got a 5.
Yeah. As you meander closer towards where this cultist is, you can hear them speaking.
Do we hear what they're saying?
Passive perceptions. What are they? 14. Let's find out. Ooh, you do not. Rolling like a fucking demon today. I have
Hell
not
yeah,
rolled lower than a 15.
Everyone, let's not fight anyone today because
Except
Wack is
this
rolling
guy.
too.
Wait, no.
No. That's when it's gonna kick in. That all the low rolls will happen.
The further the stretch of high rolls
Let's
go,
hope.
our probability gets better.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Sure, that's
that's
exactly
definitely
how
how
that
it
works.
works.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah,
Gambler's
for sure.
fallacy. Wee.
No, we're so cooked this session.
Okay. You hear them talking. You can't make it out what they're saying. And as you are getting closer, I mean, both of you make way too much noise as you start to sneak up on this. Try to sneak up on this cultist. What do you think happens? I want to hear from each of you. How do you fail this?
Well, I'm splashing through a river in heavy armor. That's like at the very baseline. There's no way that doesn't make horrible clanking, splashing noises.
I think Rutu steps into like a patch of briars.
Oh! Damn!
The talking suddenly stops. And yeah, there is like pure silence.
And then I think Rutu will try to make eye contact with Belwyn and then sign like strike.
Yep. I run, dash, charge forward. The moment I'm able to, I'm going to attempt Thorn Whip to pull them at me.
Okay.
I have to be within 30 feet for that. So
Sure. All right. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna have both of you make initiative rolls, and you just make those from your sheet if you could, with your dex. I don't think you have an initiative button on your sheets anymore. Oh no, you do. You can just
there
hover,
is,
yeah,
but
it's right underneath your armor class.
It says you got to have an encounter up to do it.
Oh, what a bunch of jerks. Just roll a
It's
d20.
the same as a dex.
I mean, yeah, it's the deck. It's my same as deck. So. All right, I'm ready to go with the 1.
That's a 17. I saw that. I saw this. I saw it roll
Just
over.
blow on it.
I rolled
Okay.
that 14 is for Enya, which is 15, but yeah.
Fair enough. The cultist got a 19.
God damn it.
I rolled another
What?
17.
I'm shocked.
Okay. So, here's the way that this is going to work. The cultist starts booking it. They just give up on any chance of trying to fight you, seeing what happened in the previous fight. They just start hauling ass. As you begin to rush after them, I'm going to need another athletics check.
They have to do one too, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh
Get
my.
the fuck out. That's not room to roll a 1 on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! 2 natural ones! Oh, good thing you used those inspirations.
Oh my! I had 2 in a row.
No way.
Okay,
Did
hilarious.
you get one?
Hilarious. I rolled
I don't
an
know if
11.
I don't know if I can.
I was really hoping
My
that
own
one
version
would
of
just
2
all
ones.
fall on our face.
I have no idea if I can, but I would love to give one of these gentlemen my inspiration.
Rutu, give it to Rutu. Don't give it to me.
If I can, I'm really far away from them though, so I want to make sure this is okay.
I'm gonna say no, unless there is something you can think of that could possibly help them in this moment that Philo could do at this range.
When everybody left, since those two were talking because they know each other so well, I kind of wandered off a little bit, and I've been praying for a while for both of my friends. In fact, I've been praying to multiple gods, including the one that sucked our friend up, saying, "Why did you do that? We needed them right now. Send us some kind of help right now. Anything."
Okay, make a religion check.
Oh, that's sick though. That's sick though.
Funny story. I get to use something I think I took, if I'm right, Wack?
What?
Remember how I am now expertise in religion?
Oh, so that's just applied automatically on your sheet.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not okay. It's just dang. That's awesome. Oh, mama.
If that was another 1, I would have quit.
He was looking real close.
All right, you can use your inspiration here. Turn that off, Rutu. You get one more shot. You guys have rolled so many fucking dice to catch this cultist.
Dear gods.
How many more
help our
opportunities do I
friends.
have to give you? Oh,
It
dude,
looked like
it
it
was
was gonna
so
happen again, by the way.
it was so close to a natural 1. So
Oh my god.
I need to check. Rutu, how do you chase them down?
So
They had a plus
once
0.
once we decide to strike, I imagine that Rutu tries to get his footing and puts all of his weight on one foot and is about to slip, and he feels the ground slide from underneath him, and then suddenly, through some sort of divine essence, the softness of the mud suddenly turns to stone and becomes rock, and I'm able to get the perfect amount of footing to launch my body forward at like, instead of accelerating, it's like instant full speed. Like, how the he's wondering how it happened so fast. Like, adrenaline doesn't even happen that fast. and then just continues to bound. If there's a tree nearby, jumping up, grabbing a branch and swinging from a branch to another branch, and then landing on the ground and running and running and running until he gets within 20 feet. As he's chasing this thing down, and he takes
You can see
trident.
He's obviously like gassed the fuck out as well. He's been running now off and on for like a good half an hour, and this is downhill, like near the river, and there's terrain. This isn't on a road or anything. This is rough going. So we see Rutu bound with trident. What are you doing?
And he approaches with a trident, and he sticks the butt end of the trident between their legs to try to put a stick in the bike spokes. And then sheathes the trident back up and makes an attempt to put this cultist on the ground and like pin him to the ground.
Okay, make an unarmed strike, please.
Okay.
For those who wanted to know, I fell in the river, and that's where I am.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's
And
weird. It's
it's
not.
landing on your head and just pecking you in the skull right
Oh,
now.
it says I doesn't have an item. I don't have an item with named unarmed strike, so I think I have to target something.
Oh, is it asking you to be in
You
the
should be able
map
to
again?
just post the thing, right?
Just
it's
roll
in
a
my,
d20.
like,
It's just
quick,
it's just a plus 6. Ooh, so an 11. Unfortunately,
Why am I the party? That's anyways.
it doesn't
but yeah.
matter. Oh wait, so you don't have to make a roll for this unarmed strike. They have to make the saving throw. I
Yeah,
gotta
they have to make
remember
this-
that shit.
The con save
Sorry,
or
I
whatever.
shouldn't have made. Yeah, I shouldn't have made you do that.
Strength save.
All right, it's all good.
Is this a... See, we thought it was a strength save. That's what my natural thought process was, but I think it is a con save.
No, for topple, it's con.
It's
Yeah,
but it's
top
based
is,
off DC is
yeah.
based off my strength, which is 14.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah,
a
it is-
DC
it is
14.
strength.
It is strength. Okay.
Yeah, I just put mine down, but yeah, it's a strength. Or dexterity, they get to choose. But yeah, dex was strength.
Definitely doing dex.
That's my save, so you probably should
At
have
14.
Rutu put theirs, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a 14. They got to beat a 14.
They do not. Rutu, you pounce on them and pin them down with a trident. Let me go, foul creature!
Oh, okay. Just kidding. Not going to.
I've slowly got myself up and have probably jogged over as I see that Rutu has.
There's
indeed
just
caught them.
water pouring out of Belwyn's armor, like as he's moving, like...
Jogging is maybe a bit much. I'm walking quickly
It's like
as I'm
fish
weighed down
swimming
by
out of the
extra
stream
water.
of water that's leaving Belwyn's boots. Yeah, and you see Rutu has this cultist like pinned on the ground. They're kind of like looking up oddly at Rutu, like, if you do not let me go, you will regret it.
Can come peacefully or not.
When I get to him, after my plan is to get to him and then yank the necklace off and throw it.
Okay, I need you to make a... Let's do an initiative here, Belwyn.
Okay.
You gotta beat a 10.
I got a 10.
C's get degrees, baby. That's all I'm hearing.
Yeah. God.
Belwyn, you grab the amulet. You can see that the cultist was about to trigger it.
Yep, I throw it the fuck away. Just yank it as hard as I can.
Okay. Since you already succeeded on this initiative roll, I'm gonna say, yeah, you see the amulet like glow, that sort of purple glow, and there's... How dare you!
Yeah, we already knew how that worked. Sorry. I take my rope out and hand it to Rutu. Unless you have chains in your bag, and then I
Root to have chains.
Ah, okay. Here, I take it out of your bag and hand it to you so you don't have to reach up.
Just checking to see, because I think in that big pouch there were 3 manacles.
Let me see.
Yeah, yep, there were 3. So I have
Okay,
one
so
pair
then
of
we'd have one more
manacles.
set. Yeah.
So I'm going to use the manacles and the chains and the lock on these ones.
I take a rag and stuff it in his mouth because I do not want any verbal components of any spell being used.
Okay. Again, since you beat this cultist on the initiative, I'm going to say I will allow you to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you start to restrain them as best as you can, and yeah, they're looking pretty rough as well. They've got a bunch of cuts and bruises and scrapes. You can see like they are clearly like, breathing heavily as well, as you manage to get them sort of secured here.
Here you go. Wrap around, tie the gag.
Is cultist going to be problem?
No, I don't think so. With the manacles behind their back and not being able to talk, they shouldn't be able to cast spells effectively.
Okay.
I go through their pockets and rifle through, grabbing Sending Stone, which I'm assuming they have since we heard them talking.
Watch for dagger.
Let's find out.
And then there's
Belwyn,
the dagger.
please
Yeah,
make
yes.
please make a perception or investigation. I have a feeling I know which one.
Investigation will always be the answer there for me. A 17.
Yeah. You find the Sending Stones. They also have another one of those packed blades.
Yep. I pull the pouch out of my bag of holding that has 5 of them in it and do the kind of grabbing it with the bag, like a poop bag for dogs, that kind of deal. Because I don't want to touch this dagger.
Yeah, they do not like what's going on here. They're struggling and sort of screaming through the gag that you placed on them.
Yeah, sorry, we know your tricks, buddy. We've already figured them out. You thought you knew us, we know you better.
If become too much of a problem, root to knockout.
I'd say do that now.
Oh, okay.
And they'll just come down with an elbow to the back of the head.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say you can do it. You probably have to hit him a few times.
It's a coup de grace, but it's not very quick. It's not
This
a quick
one's
coup de grace.
squirmy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then once unconscious, flip him over the shoulder and get up and begin walking back to the rest of the party.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's gonna take you another 10 minutes or so. But eventually you see Rutu and Belwyn making their way back towards you, Amaran, Philo, and Lorelei.
I would have called out before my speak with animals run out and just in hoots. Woo! We're heading back.
Enya will just hoot back and.
What does Enya say? Because I can understand it.
That's a good point. What does Enya say? Enya is a celestial. You can decide what kind of personality they have. I don't know how they sound.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. We're going back. Yeah, thanks. Good
Actually,
work,
I will
buddy.
say speak with animal means you can speak with animals, but I don't think they can speak with you.
I do.
that
No,
what it
they can
means?
talk to me. I
they
can
can talk
speak
back?
with
Oh,
animals.
nice.
We can
Okay.
have a conversation for information. Oh yeah, I understand the words that are coming out of Enya's hoots.
Yeah, I think Enya says, "Of course, you idiot."
Yeah, she's an English baddie too.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Muttering to myself, I shouldn't have expected anything else, actually. And yeah, jog behind Rutu on the way back.
Okay. A few minutes passes. Again, you rejoin with Philo, Lorelei, and Amaranth. And your
Okay.
2 other prisoners. And I will add the sending stones to your bag. They have been used.
Okay. Delete
I
the
see you
fake
brought
one
us
that
a
I made.
present.
Yes, we did.
Okay, and in good, pretty decent time. We didn't waste too much time.
No, I think we hit that half-hour mark that Philo wanted. Giving Philo a thumbs up.
A time? What was that?
Half
Oh,
hour.
yeah.
So, actually, I just realized you only have one of the stones. Not the
Yeah,
other
We
one.
got one from the previous camp, and we got
Yeah,
one
but
here.
they're pairs.
But it's one side. Yeah, they both go one direction.
You got one
Oh, so they're both
transmitter
different
walkie-talkie.
ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have the send and not the receive, effectively.
Yep.
That's fine.
Rutu will not so gently put the cultist on the ground at everyone's feet.
The cultist is
Got
just
him.
like it has they just have a horrible grimace on their face. I think they're probably like I think they're human and probably like tan skin, kind of like greasy sort of like graying hair, probably like in their 40s. And you can see they've got like a bunch of scars on their arms and hands and stuff. Sort of like gaunt, like a weaselly sort of face.
Okay, that honestly went as well as I had hoped. But I do think we should start heading back. I think now, with just these guys, it would have been fine if we headed back to Elenvis, but now we have the cultists. How do we feel about that?
There might be questions that Father might have that we would not have insight on, perhaps.
Or at least...
Still to the Elenvis state?
Yeah, I think so, on the way back.
Perhaps also get Lorelei father to come out of estate, so not bring toughs and cultists into estate.
Yes, I want them nowhere near the children.
We've got, and actually, I was about to tell you, but just because I've forgotten, from where we are, about how long of a journey, including a rest at a reasonable time, how long of a journey do we have to get back to the estate?
Day?
About
and
a
a half.
day.
That day.
Okay, that sounds right.
Well, I'm guessing our friend over here already used the sending stone, yes?
We heard some muffled talking, but we don't know what was said. But yeah.
It might be best if we travel a little bit just out of the way of this route we've been traveling back and forth on, and then rest.
Across the river, probably.
Certainly.
Yeah.
We'll just try to find somewhere that's a little more well hidden, perhaps.
Across the river, find a copse of trees.
Yeah.
Probably get started then. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Travel until it's too dark to, and then rest. Well done, Rutu.
Well done, Belwyn.
I fell on my face like 3 times.
Only saw
done, Enya.
once.
Yeah, well, I didn't see the other 2.
Oh, is that
Cannot-
why Enya is staring at you and has that amused expression? They're kind of telling me
Probably.
amused.
And you called me an idiot. Very nice. I say, but
I
no
mean-
longer being able to understand animals anymore.
Wait, what do you mean she called you an idiot? I mean, I know she thinks you're an idiot. She's kind of given that. But like, what do you mean she said you're an idiot?
Did you not know I could speak with animals?
No.
Oh, I can speak with animals.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I might ask you what Enya's saying sometimes. Most of the time we just communicate vague
I don't know if
emotions
you
to
want
each other.
that, but I can if you really do.
Wow, she was
I would
really
love to.
vicious.
No, but it was the tone.
I will say she probably thinks most people are idiots, if that makes you feel any better.
Kinda.
I
Actually,
think
yeah.
the only person that she likes other than me is for some reason Lorelei.
Well, of course she likes me.
Probably the attitude thing.
Can like someone and also be idiot?
Not in
Yeah.
my case.
Not
Oh,
in
sure.
Lorelei case.
No.
Rutu will remember this.
Anyway, let's find somewhere to hunker down. Yes, we might have some things perhaps that we should discuss before bed. Things that we might want
Yes.
to ask or do.
Yeah.
Rutu finds spot.
Okay. You said that you're trying to find kind of an out-of-the-way place. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. This will make this more difficult. Rutu can make a survival check.
Is anyone assisting, or is Rutu solo?
This is survival, right? That's not
I don't
a
think I
me
have-
forte.
Yeah, I don't have.
Does anybody have any proficiency in survival?
No. Oh.
Philo does.
You have proficiency in survival?
Let me
No.
peek if it's proficient. Oh. No, I don't have. I just have good survival.
Oh, because you're wisdom.
Because wisdom is high. All right.
I think it was
All good.
He was usually our
Yeah.
survivor helper.
Yeah.
Thanks for the effort. Here we go. Almost a 20.
Almost a 20, yeah.
Okay. Rutu, I'm going to say that you're going to spend some time looking for a good spot. Roll me a d20.
May I express myself?
Yes?
I would definitely say that in the circumstance, if I would notice that Rutu seems stressed out about finding something, I would probably approach him and ask if he needs anything from me. Not directly saying I'm helping, just if he needs anything. Rutu, you are looking a little troubled.
Trying to find good spot. Hidden, but not many cave.
I don't know this area very well, Roll, but from how I've learned things in the little camping trips I've taken with people over the years, and I'm sure you already know this, but I would assume that the darkest space we could find under as many trees as possible, unlike this spot as I look up and there's like a wide open space in the trees, I would assume that might help a little.
You're not near any forests.
Oh, I thought we were in the woods.
No.
Oh, we're out in that wide open area now. Oh, I
Yep.
know what you're talking about.
There's the occasional little group of trees here and there, but yeah, you're
Okay.
out in the open.
So I do to us, I go, we might want to see if we can find some trees.
Noted. We'll try.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Any more candy?
There is literally a chunk of a piece of the candy I pull out of like a front thing. It's like it looks like it's been sitting there for a while. There's a little bit of like nastiness on it. Like lint, yeah. And I'm like, well, it's, if you want it, but it's kind of, it came out of the package. And it's literally just like 1/3 of it.
Root do not care.
And he'll grab it and like shove it in his gum, like right at the top, and suckle on it to get all the sugar that he can out of it.
Okay.
Don't say it like that again.
He'll suckle the crusty candy, the moist crusty candy. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please,
No?
please don't hurt me.
Don't be.
Um,
Tell me more.
no. That's all I had.
Okay. Well, you're gonna spend about half an hour or so looking for some decent shelter. And it kind of doesn't exist. You can find something kind of adequate, or you can keep looking. What would you like to do?
The mission was to find a good spot, and if the time allotted was not enough time, I'll try to find more time to find an adequate spot.
It is now dusk.
And I will continue looking for a spot that checks off the requisites that he was given.
Give me another survival check. Rutu's wandered away from where you were at this point, everybody.
Golly.
Okay. Roll another d20. Oh, God. Okay. All right. So this is... I've added basically more time to the addition to this roll. This is another 36 minutes go past.
I would probably at this point in time that like we've just been kind of wondering. I've looked ahead. I've kind of seen Rutu doing whatever he's doing off in the distance, looking frustrated. I would walk up to you again, and I would just not say anything.
Unless you straight up were following Rutu, he is not near you.
Oh, I was definitely following him after that first situation.
All right.
I would assume he's still like distant from me though, and I'd probably try to catch up, and I probably just wouldn't say anything at first. I'd just kind of look at you.
Yes, Philo.
You're not finding a spot, are you?
Correct.
At this point in time, I would genuinely try to do something. I would try to find a spot to, or help, or anything. It would be noticeable at this point.
Dark out now.
Yep.
It's gotten more difficult to find a decent spot. And you definitely would realize this as time is going on.
Rutu, I have a question.
Yes.
How do you feel? Like, where's your energy level right now?
Not good.
You're tired?
Yes.
Impressive. I'm not even tired. I think we have two options. It's really getting dark, and we need to probably go back to where they're at and decide whether maybe we should walk quite a bit through the evening or risk staying in a more open spot, because it's just going to get blacker and darker and more hard to find something the farther we go. What do you think?
To agree.
There's only one thing I could think of, but it would put us in a bad position. I have that spell, if it really comes down to it, the one that scroll that was given to me, the one with, I think it was something to do with light. I don't know how big of a light it makes, though, but if it comes down to it, we could bring that up as an option to the group.
Rutu can make torch, not immediate threat with fire.
Oh, I have a lamp right here as well, but what do you think, though? We have to make a decision.
Should go back.
I don't be disgruntled. We're in a big open area. It's going to be hard to find anything. I could see how frustrated you were.
Unsure of disgruntled. Rutu feel gruntled.
What do you mean by that?
Not certain, but Rutu feel like gruntled, similar to grumpy, and if disgruntled is not grumpy, that false. So Rutu gruntled.
So you're grumpy.
Common difficult.
That's fair. But just don't feel, disappointed in yourself. You've done a lot. You've caught that cultist, and to be truthful, it makes sense you're tired. Don't forget your body and your mind. You've done a lot today. And also, thank you for it.
Thank Philo for thanking Rutu.
You've got it. Should we mosey?
We should.
And Rutu intends to return to the group at this point.
Yeah. Another few minutes pass as you rejoin the group. What have the rest of you been doing while Rutu has been off with Philo trying to find some decent accommodations for the night?
I've been just keeping an eye out and maybe just offhandedly talking to the prisoners that we have just to keep everybody from getting bored. Nothing
Yeah.
special.
I definitely asked the toughs their names.
Okay. The two toughs are Hamish and Jexel.
Hamish and Jexel. Okay. Which one was the one that surrendered first and the one that surrendered after that?
Jexel surrendered first and Hamish surrendered second.
Okay. I think I imagine we probably sat on the ground at this point, or at the very least, I think Amrin is, maybe with the toughs, since I'm keeping an eye on them in particular. And we'll look up as Rutu and Philo return. Lorelei, they're back.
Huh? Oh. Perfect. Did we find a good location then?
No.
Fair.
But potential ones, but not hidden away.
Not
Nothing notable. No caves, no trees, no big rocks out in open. So can continue into night, or can keep double watch and stay in
Double
open.
Yeah, I think we maybe move from the river a little bit, just for the secular remnants of light, but it's a pretty wide open area, so it would have been tough to find anywhere particularly hidden anyway.
Right. Well, I
no
only need
fire.
about 4 hours of mild rest before I'm good for the night, if you'd like for me to take one of the watches.
Okay. Rutu can take first watch.
I think usually having one person is fine, but now that we have extra friends, maybe 2 at a time might be best.
Yeah, I think so. I'll watch with you, Lorelei.
Perfect.
I can watch with you, Rutu.
Okay.
We think we're going to still need a third shift. That might leave you... Oh, actually, Lorelei.
Lorelei has overlapped.
Usually
with
4 hours
her.
of sleep, right?
Yes, just about 4.
Okay. In that case, I'd rather not leave Philo alone to have to watch after these 2 vagabonds and a cultist friend here. I can either keep Enya awake with him,
I'll just
and
have
they can wake me up.
They're like talking to each other. I don't know.
just have Lorelei start. She'll get her rest and have enough time, and then she can be there with Philo.
That's a fancy word.
It'll work out overlapping.
Okay.
I do, if I may interject this, as an awful thing to express, but I don't mind helping out. But do know that if I don't get a full evening's rest, it'll be pretty tough for me to help out as much as I'd be able to tomorrow.
That's why we're doing 3 shifts.
I don't mind helping, and I know you all know that, but it's more for planning for the future.
I'm in a similar way, with getting my armor and everything lined up. But with the 3 shifts, we should be fine.
Since it's quite dark out, I had a couple ideas. The first thing I do is I pull the lamp off my side, and then I pull out that scroll of light. And I don't light them or cast the spell, but just remember that these are here, and this one, I'm assuming from what I remember how this might work, it'll be pretty bright. So know that if anything happens, and I hand it to whoever's on first watch, I kind of just scroll around, my lantern and that spell.
Philo, I think we all can see in the dark except for you, so maybe you should keep that.
Yeah. Fine.
Oh, yes. That is absolutely correct, but what I'd like to remind you is that I'm an old man, and if you decide to wake me up in surprise and ask me to cast that spell, maybe it'd be kind of you to cast it first before I wake up.
Okay, well, I think the only one who can cast it is probably Belwyn and Lorelei, then.
Also, I don't mean to sound rude with it, I'm more thinking that if I wake up and then boom, and then bang, and then I can't see, and then I hit my head on something, or Belwyn hits me with his big hammer on accident or something. Which, by the way, I have a question.
Huh?
How do you do that?
Do what?
Watch how I say these things.
No, become large. I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of weird. I don't actually, but my armor does. I'm kind of driving it, sorta. Like it ends up extending out, and it kind of just it's some artificer magic, but I'm kind of the same size, really.
Sometime when we're not on the run, can we talk more about that?
I suppose.
I just have a curiosity.
I'm not like hiding anything. It's just
no.
Ask your questions when you want. That's fine. It's magic and kind of science, I guess. It's weird. It's fun.
Just because it's probably important, and he starts taking his bedroll, I'm going to try to hit the hay pretty quick. And also, I'm just going to go right over here. I don't go that far from the group. I stay pretty close, especially as they can all see and I can't see.
Yeah, and we'll start making camp. I will get some, because we found some bedrolls amongst the tents. So I'll set some bedrolls for, I immediately, I got distracted writing the names down. Tufts, but I'm not getting a bedroll for the cultist.
Put it in our group chat.
A group chat? Perfect, thank you.
It has started to lightly drizzle, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll set up the 2 bedrolls for Hamish and Jaxel. Fuck the cultist, he doesn't get a bedroll. And I'll start setting up a tent as well for well, right now not Lorelei, because Lorelei's on watch, but for Belwyn, in the very least right now.
Okay. Just as an aside for everyone, by the way, if you do rest in your armor, you do have to make Constitution saving throws just to see if you manage to have a decent night's sleep. Because
so
armor is not really meant to be slept in.
So good that it takes a single action for me to take it on and off.
Yep.
You guys are wearing armor? Cringe. I just use my skin.
Flips hair.
I mean, mine's basically skin.
You want to go get some tattoos?
Amarin really rocks.
God damn it. Can I get information for being above that joke, please?
But
I almost knocked my contact out with that look. That's how much it hurt me, Wack. So, Lorelei on her first watch.
Okay. So Belwyn and Lorelei on first watch. Rutu, Philo, Amarin going to rest. Again, are you resting in armor, Rutu and Philo?
No, sir.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So until you get a full night's rest, Rutu, you are on 1 level of exhaustion. Philo, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, wait, what did I do?
Oh, did you say you were resting in your armor?
Oh, no, hell
Okay,
no.
okay, yeah. All
I'm
right.
an old man.
No,
Wow,
you're good.
Can't do that.
I'll wake up with cuts and bruises. Oh, like a plum.
Okay, then you're good. But Rutu, you do take 1 level of exhaustion.
yeah,
You scared me. My poor heart.
Are we allowed to know what the DC is for that?
The DC gets basically like the more you travel, the more you go, I make it more difficult. This one was a 13.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, basically look at it like this. The longer that you're just out on the road and just like sleeping in bedrolls and stuff like that, I make these kinds of checks harder.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like going out into the wilderness, you know, like the longer you're away from like a comfy bed and everything, you start to miss it a little bit more, you know? It's like, yeah, it's really beautiful out here. Night number 2. My back! I slept on 12 rocks. Yeah. Okay. So, Philo and Rutu and Amarin, you head to sleep. Belwyn and Lorelei, are you doing anything on your watch?
Keeping watch?
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
that's all I'm
I
doing.
mean,
Sure.
I think that's it, really.
Okay. Let's have you both do perception checks.
I'm not unhappy about that. 16.
16 from Belwyn.
19.
Lorelei's rolling really well today.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Why'd you say it?
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah. You're keeping a lookout. It's very wide open. I want to just clarify, even though it's kind of like raining, you don't get away from the house that often, you know? How do you both feel about being out, like, in nature? It's drizzling, so it's not, you know, it's not usually that fun when you're sleeping outdoors and it's, like, raining or anything, but how do you feel
So,
about it?
it's probably a little easier for me, mostly because even before the train was even built, I was traveling back and forth to Cantrall, or Serral, to work with my uncle. So it would have been carriages and that sort of thing, and possibly stopping at inns or things. I didn't rough it, though. So it is definitely extra exhausting, I think. Not something I'm used to or like, but it's not unexpected, I think. I kind of expected it to be like this, if maybe is the best way to put it. I'm just not used to it.
Oh, I'm miserable. I'm sitting there just trying to get all of the tangles out of my hair. I've got like my little brush just like staring around. I'm so frustrated. Honestly, as nice as adventure is, this is not any sort of environment that I'm really used to. You know, when it rains, I go inside. I like to sit by the window and watch the rain. That's really nice. But I don't like becoming a little poodle as a result of the rain and the drizzle and the humidity and the mud and everything that's around us and everything trying to kill us. It's quite frustrating. So I don't like it.
So the watch is kind of passing as we see these expressions on both of their faces. Periodically, Lorelei trying to sort of untangle her hair. Belwyn just occasionally trying to stay dry in whatever way possible. But your watch goes without any problems. 3 hours pass.
Okay, you can start getting ready. I'll get Amryn and Rutu.
All right.
About
Amryn, were you in the tent?
about 10:30 at night.
I wouldn't be in the tent. I
Okay,
think
so you made the tent, but no one's in it.
Yeah, no one's in it. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the. I'm gonna be near the tufts, just in case.
Mhm.
I'd be outside it.
They're snoring.
Okay. Kind of give Amryn and Rutu a nudge. Hey, everything's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's watch time.
Okay. Yeah.
No, everything was quiet. Saw nothing. No movement. Outside of maybe a squirrel here or there.
Squirrel. Okay. She called Enya. I think she's hungry.
Oh, good call. Okay. I'm gonna go sleep now.
Okay.
And get intent. Pop my armor off as though it were a oversized shirt. Just set it next to me in the tent so it doesn't get wet.
Okay.
Or no, yeah, I put it next to me in the tent.
Swapping places.
Sure. All right. Rutu looks a bit haggard. Amarin.
Ruti, you okay?
Enya's gone out on a hunt.
Yes. Why?
If you're still tired, you can get more sleep. I can handle this watch with Enya instead.
Appreciate notion, but made plan, stick to plan. Yes?
Yeah. Okay, if you're sure.
You're too sure.
Okay,
Thanks.
no worries. I wanted to ask, because I'm realizing more and more how entangled we've made you in our whole situation. We haven't forgotten about Aoris and the experts there. If at any point you need or want a detour, let us know. You've helped us a ton. I think it'd be only fair if we help you when you need it.
From what Rutu know of this Ibexa, Rutu not here if Ibexa close to death, or if time limit on offer of information, Rutu not know. So Rutu cannot base decision to go off something Rutu not know.
Yeah.
Also,
That
Ellenveer's like clan. Yes?
yeah.
Rutu see little ones in clan. And Rutu reminded of little ones of Ru clan. No longer around. Make Rutu feel things. So if Rutu can help tiny Ellenveer people, then worth effort, no matter how long.
Ruti, I'm glad we ran into each other. Very awful circumstances, I'll be honest, and would have preferred much more pleasant. But
Rutu glad
outside,
to.
outside of the Elenvirs, I haven't had great luck with finding good people. So it's nice being reminded that there are good people.
Is nice. Is rare. Is nice.
Yeah.
Amarin, good person. Yes?
I try to be, I think. Whether or not I'm succeeding is another thing, but recently I've been trying to be.
Sometimes hard. Sometimes not know what good is until do not good. Then know by looks on faces and way things are said. Then see sometimes things not good.
Yeah, no, trust me, I know that feeling.
Like to share? If willing, Rutu will listen, if it help.
Oh no. I wasn't me. I wasn't me as I am now. Back when I was part of that cult. When I was the figurehead, I guess, of that cult. It definitely wasn't Amarin.
Different name?
Yeah. Yeah, I chose a new one as a way to leave that life behind. Wrote bad memories.
What Amarin mean? Or just sounds that encompass things Amarin want to be?
I wasn't raised by other privateery. And at least from the very little I know of that culture, there are names amongst privateery that is difficult for the average person to say. They usually are resonances or vibration frequencies. Amarin is the closest, I guess, translation. The sound of an amethyst frequency.
Amethyst. Rutu like.
Yeah. I didn't come up with it, if I'm going to be honest. A good friend of mine, Dad met a while ago. They thought of it. They were actually the first privateery, other than myself, that I'd ever met. So they were able to give me, I don't know, I guess a taste of what I missed out growing up.
What name before Amarin, if okay, Rutu ask?
I don't think it's safe for me to say. With
okay.
that cult, words have a lot of power and meaning, and I will be honest with you, I don't know what spell or magical meaning the name they gave me had behind it, so I wouldn't risk it, just in case.
Rutu thinks similar. Words have much meaning, names in particular. Rutu had different names before as well.
Not to make this so I don't get but you do, but is it a name dangerous to say? Would you mind sharing yourself?
No danger Rutu can think of, but names based off role in clan. So before Rutu, which mean last of Ru clan, Rutu was Ru Shapim, which mean first warrior of Ru clan. Then before Ru Sharak, which was second warrior of Ru clan. Then Ru Shanam, which was third warrior. Many warriors die. Then before, when Rutu was small, Ru Zarak. And then when very small, Ru Zavan.
So your name is almost a combination of a name and a title?
Correct. As members of Ru clan pass, hand name down to next. So name role. But Rutu only Rutu. Title given to last. So every time Rutu say Rutu name, the weight of the clan sits on Rutu chest. It very heavy. Hard to breathe sometime.
Yeah.
But important to say.
Rutu. A sad but beautiful name. Do you know if you are Rutu for sure?
No. Last seeker pass Rutu name before Root pass. So became. Not know if can check. No one else to ask. Rutu not hear name like Amarin, but at first it kind of sound like name of star. Point up in sky, Amarin. At least to Rutu.
I like that. The frequency of an amethyst isn't very catchy, but you know, a star sounds much cooler than that.
But names can be binding, but also free. Can make name mean something more with actions. And
Yeah.
Amarin has done much.
Rutu has done much.
We have done much together. That make Rutu happy.
I'll give you a pat on the back. like I said, I'm glad we ran into you. All three of you.
Also, how turn on fire sometimes? How'd that work?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I know when it started. I know the feeling of it when it's going to start. I can, I guess, trigger it, but the mechanisms of it, I don't know. I think it's just the same way as asking someone how their heart beats or they draw breath. It just does it.
Well, pretty cool. Or hot. Rutu say hot.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty hot.
Amarin feel heat when happen? Or is it like part of Amarin?
Amarin, I'm so sorry. Please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh no. Okay. Wisdom. A 12.
As Rutu says this, Amarin, you start to flash back to that day.
I think as you ask this, I kind of look down at the ground and I think very suddenly was looking to the middle distance and my fingers dig into the earth beneath me where I sit.
Amarin? Amarin okay? Amarin hungry?
No, I'm just.
Please make a Constitution saving throw for me, Amarin. You see Amarin start to catch fire slightly and then bring it under control.
Enya.
Enya flaps over quickly, but there's like a quick little burst of fire that lights up the cracks and crevices on Amarin's flesh for a moment. You see, I think Rutu, seeing this like up reasonably close, you see this like grimace of pain on Amarin's face.
Rutu will extend a hand, stand up and extend a hand towards you as if to help you up.
I think as you do this, and as Enya moves towards me, I'll say subconsciously, or maybe I'll just say that maybe Enya decides to do this with this panic attack rising. Do we find familiar? I can change the shape they take. And as they fly towards me, you see them suddenly become very low to the ground and begin to stretch and elongate and grow into a deer, a small deer. And they will kind of gallop towards Amarin, and I think almost practiced will place their heads on the shoulder of Amarin and kind of nuzzle into Amarin's neck. And I'll pet Enya, the now dear Enya's head. Thank you.
Rutu, make an insight check for me. Okay. Never mind.
Rutu will look at Enya.
Enya, can Rutu help?
Enya's not really too attentive to your question. You can see that Enya is sort of making contact with Amarin.
Amarin, rest. Rutu, take watch.
Okay, I just need a moment.
Take time you need. Rutu, go to other side of camp. Give Amarin space.
Thank you.
Shout if need.
Amarin just nods.
And Rutu will walk to the other side of the camp and begin to perceive the potential threats.
Okay. Please make a perception check for me. Too. Okay. As Amarin goes to rest with Enya in sort of deer form, Enya's staying very close to you, Amarin, and doing that thing that, like, you ever seen like a service dog or something do when someone like has like one of the dogs that can like detect like somebody that has like epilepsy or something, like one of those kinds of service dogs. I think that's a little bit of the vibe that anybody would get right now. They're just very focused on Amarin as Amarin sort of rests a bit.
Thank you, Enya. Yeah, I think you see this 6 foot something, 600-pound stone man kind of curl up next to a small deer on the ground.
And Amarin rests. Rutu.
Mm-hmm.
Your watch finishes.
All right. I will approach Philo. Shake him awake.
Philo. Philo. Oh, Rutu thought Philo died for a moment.
Philo dead.
No, Philo not dead. Philo speak.
This is it, Philo.
What?
Huh? What? Huh? Why are you so close to my face?
Rutu trying to wake Philo up without waking others.
Were you trying to hear my breath?
No.
Okay. And I just kind of slightly on the shoulder push your face a little bit away from me. Good morning. Is everything all right?
Rutu not see anything.
What time is it?
Almost morning, still dark though.
My time for the shift, I assume? Would you mind doing me a favor before you go to sleep?
What need?
There's just this, like, almost obnoxious OCD set of his armor right next to him that's laid like it was laid right next to him. Like, chest piece would have been right next to his chest. He's sat up straight, but the legs are right next to his legs. The boots, like the tabrins, are right there. It's all just perfectly set up, and it's even, like, looks like a little guy sitting there, and I'm like, will you just help me get this on quick, since it'll make it quicker? with your hands.
Sure.
Appreciate you very much.
There
And I would just
is
ask
a
for help
wicked
from
cold
bringing it on.
this night.
Ooh.
And it's so cold that it has started to snow.
Rutu,
Hmm?
is it?
It's snow.
It is snowing.
Snowing pretty hard too.
We ought to remember where he is from right now.
I actually didn't ask. Is it normal weather for this time of year in this location?
It's been a pretty cold spring in general.
Okay.
But snow in the southern Vinelands, you might get like a few days of it here and there, usually in the heart of winter. So in the spring, heavy snow, that's not common.
Interesting. Okay. I'm asleep, so I don't notice this. Just curious.
Rutu,
Hmm?
how much longer do you think it'll be till the sun comes up?
More than 5 minutes.
Good. Help me get this on. Who am I staying awake with again?
Lorelei, Rutu, think?
He is emotional and he looks it in the face and he's like, thank you. And he just keeps looking around at the sky.
First time see snow?
No, but it's been a very, very, very long time. And I also get to watch it when the sun rises.
It nice.
Thank you.
It peaceful. It quiet when snow.
Are the other ones asleep? Not our friends. The others.
They
How have
should
they been?
be. If they awake, then Rutu make sleep.
Oh, I see. Should I make sleep if they wake up?
No,
Or
wake
would you rather me
Rutu.
wake you? Ah, I knew it. Well, help me get this on so you can rest. Yes.
Unless Philo develop penchant for punching.
No, not a bit. Not since last night, at least. Thank you again for waking me. Could you just help me get this legging right here with my leg in that spot right there? Thank you. And then just since you're so big with one hand, could you just drop this armor down on me like you did that one time?
Rutu can do it right away if Philo want. Have time.
You mean... All right. And he sits down on the closest thing he can just kind of sit down and be right up with. Well, all right.
No need make haste. Can take time. Armor, such things, take time. Quality time.
Well, show me how you do it at home.
And he'll precisely cinch the leather straps snug and tight so it's fitting, not too tight, but comfortable as well. So it's not digging into any spots on his torso in a annoying manner.
Okay.
There.
And what about the arms? Do you have a thing you do with the arms as well? And the gauntlet?
No, not have gauntlet, but will care just as much.
Thank you.
And he attentively buckles the gauntlets, cinches them tight, but not too tight.
He takes out the mirror in the bag. I don't think I've worn the armor like this in years. He usually, it's like a little shaggy on him, like because he's so thin and frail. So he just kind of does the best he can to put it on typically. You have like, all right, no. It's been a long time since armor's been on me like this.
Look formidable, like warrior.
Thank you. He puts his mirror away.
Maybe can help Rutu with thing next time, so Rutu can get adequate rest.
Are you resting now?
Yes.
When you wake up, I'll wake you up. I've got you. Get as comfortable as you want. Whatever you put down, I pick up for you. Whatever you take off, I put on for you. Whatever you want, you let me know.
Well, Rutu already decided to sleep in armor just in case.
Oh.
People might be on hunt for us, so might have to act quick.
I have a question, Wack.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're sleeping, but I've gotten I would assume I've gotten a full rest.
You have. Basically, the way I like to rule the long rests is if you take 3-hour shifts, you can get like 6 hours of sleep, bare minimum. And that's enough to kind of function on. It's not the best. You don't want 6, but, you'll take it. The more consecutive times you do that, the more it might stack up and be detrimental. But yeah, you can get a full rest with that. Lorelei, however, if you are if you're going to be up for 2 watches, that's only going to give you 3 hours in your trance.
I would be doing the full 4.
Yeah.
So if I have to wake up an hour into some watch or some such, like that's I'm the spellcaster, so we're snoozing, we're trancing, baby.
Yeah.
The reason I asked is now that I've got a full rest, I'll role play this out, but I need to make sure I do. Can I guess it says willing creatures, I think. Let's see. It just says 3 creatures within range, so it doesn't even say willing, so suck it, sleepers. I'm gonna use my morning spell of aid to give people hit points. And I would like to give this to Rutu before he goes to sleep, so he has it if he wakes up.
Yeah. So this will, as long as this is part of your previous day's preparations, in terms of the spells that you have prepared, it should be fine. Because you have not prepared the new day's spells yet.
Oh, yeah, it actually is. And that's great. Hell yeah, that's great, because that's one I have. So does that count towards me using spells from yesterday or today?
Today.
Oh, I was just hoping.
Unfortunately, you don't have a free spell window.
Yeah, that'd be sick, wouldn't it? So in that time period, as he puts the mirror in and he tells everything to Rutu, he goes, Rutu, come quick before you go to sleep. Come here, quick. Come.
The way to remember this is that sleep gives you back your spell slots. Your preparation allows you to determine which spells you get.
Yep, thank you. I would look at Rutu and I'd be like, can you bring your chest down here?
Okay.
And I would touch your chest like I did the last time, and it would leave a little golden handprint again of my handprint. And I'll end up casting aid, but I'm going to make sure I can get everybody if you want to put... It'll be Rutu, Lorelei, and Belwyn. So I'm going to give it to the 3 of them if you want to put them on the map so I can click them.
Yeah.
But to roleplay that... was that?
I already have my temp max HP from prior.
I was going to say,
it
clicking
was a
them didn't
24-hour, so you're just refreshing it, for me at least.
And I was going to say, clicking them didn't work. We had to do it manually in our...
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's right. It didn't matter anyways, so they have to do it manually, so I just have to use a spell slot. So I put it on your chest. Just to let you know, it's the same thing that happened yesterday. You'll feel it's not going to make it any harder to sleep, and actually, this may even help you rest better.
Well, thanks.
You all right?
Yes, Just feels strange.
You feel strange, or the handprint feels strange?
The handprint.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of... What do you feel? Because when I did it to myself once, it was like a good burning and then really cold.
Yes. Skin feel a little tingly and nipple get hard.
I see that. So...
Just the one, though.
Is there anything before I go over to the others and bless them with my morning breath and presence that you would need from me, or anything I can do for you?
No. Thanks for asking, Philo.
Yes, of course. You are aware of that, right?
Where of what?
That you can ask me for help. I know I'm old, but you can ask me for help whenever you want. Whatever you need, I'll do my best. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Just make... You seem a little restless.
Armor sticky. Smells strange.
Then just take it off. I slept through the whole night without my armor on. How about this? You could take it off, and I promise you, if you get hurt, I'll give you every last bit of gold I have in my bag. But you can't just get bit by a bug or something and try to trick me out of it. You can take your armor off, get some real rest. You're going to need it. In fact, think about the future you, not the present you. The future you is going to need to be ready, not present you.
Yes, but present me can help future me be ready by having armor already on. Yes?
How long does it take you to put your armor on?
By myself, like 10 minutes.
So with me, and most likely someone else, we could take like 2 to 5 minutes, you think?
Possibly, but when beset upon by roughs and cultists, 2 to 5 minutes is long time.
He crosses his arms and goes, Rutu.
At this point, Philo, please make a actually, who's got the... I think it's Rutu who has the higher passive perception. As this is said, Rutu, you smell something odd.
What do I smell?
It smells a little bit like shit.
Smell that?
One more. No, what?
It poop.
Well, it is... Uh-oh. Wait.
And then you smell...
No! No!
You smell
Oh,
a
I'm
little
fine.
bit of blood.
Oh, God! Hold on! Hold on! Hold on, hold on, hold on!
Rutu not think you, Philo.
Oh, thank God, thank God. I'm just a little confused and old.
Can Rutu tell where poop and blood is coming from?
Not that hard. Your first instinct is to look over to your prisoners. And you see that the cultist has impaled themselves with some kind of stick at some point during the night.
Rutu goes
What?
over.
Where's he going?
Cultist impale self.
Can Rutu see how long?
Make a medicine check. I don't think you're sure, really. You're trying to think about, like, the last time maybe that you looked towards the cultist at some point, and you can't really remember really, like, keeping an eye on them specifically during the watch. I mean, at some point during the night, I think is the best he got.
Well, that's
They had a 19, by
disgusting.
the way, on that roll during the night.
You know, Rutu, we may want to move the body away from our sleeping friends.
To fail again.
No. You didn't fail. Not at all. In fact, Rutu, and he goes over to the cultist and he takes off the gauntlets you put on. He unhinges them.
Manacles?
My gauntlets. And he takes them and he sets them down so he's bare arm from wrist to like top bicep. Rutu, go to sleep. And he grabs the cultist by the legs where he's impaled himself, and he looks to see how it's impaled.
Yeah, it's like right through the eye, basically.
Oh, so he's just, he didn't like, okay.
Yeah.
And he takes a big breath. I will deal with this. You need to rest. And is there anybody else awake?
No.
Is there anybody I should be waking up anytime soon?
No. Lorelei usually get up on own.
All right. I'm going to move this away from all of you sleeping. You should get in close with Belwyn and Lorelei and keep yourself comfortable and safe, but don't question me. Just, please, if you could, just get some rest. I will take care of this.
Okay. We're to trust Philo.
I'd hope so. What has it been now? 3 days? 4? 5? A week? I don't know, to be honest with you. And he starts to kind of slowly tug the body, and he stops. Rutu.
It's been just about a week.
Yeah. How long has it actually been?
About a week.
He starts to take the body away and he says, "Good night, Rutu. Morning. Good morning. Good
time.
Good rest. Good rest."
Okay.
And Rutu will sit down and put his arms around his knees and put his head into his knees and fall asleep in that position, or attempt to fall asleep in that position.
Okay, you leaving your armor on, did you say?
I already got the negative bonus, so I'm not going to take it off and be surprised.
Hey, I gave you a second chance, baby.
Here's the deal with the way the armor works, and this is going to go for anybody that's spent any time traveling, and you definitely have, is if you sleep in your armor, you're basically going to get a level of exhaustion. But if you sleep through a night without your armor on, in comfortable surroundings, you will get rid of that exhaustion. So you still have one shift. You could, I mean, technically, like, the way I'd rule it is if you take your armor off and actually sleep now, your exhaustion will be gone.
Well, then I'll doff the armor per Philo's request, and then you get Rutu in skivvies huddling over himself, head in knees, sleeping with just like fur and undergarments.
Okay. Fair enough. Philo, make a perception check for me. Oh, also,
Okay.
before we do that, what are you doing with the body?
Okay. So I need to express a couple things because I think maybe it might be time for a couple things since you especially said something to me a while back about it. he notices Rutu go over and he kind of looks and he sees him starting to take his armor off and he goes, "Matter boy." And then he looks back down at the body and he
creepiest way possible.
No, he's so proud of him because he listened to him. You guys all have minds.
Listen to your undies. Yes.
The old no, I'm not going there. Nope.
That's
You want a popsicle?
I knew this was coming. I was waiting for that statement. That's the one I was waiting for.
Hey there, muscly arms.
Hey, what are you doing there, muscly arms? He's very pleased, but then the problem with it is then he notices Rutu sits and he drops the feet before he moves. He's moved it like probably a good 5 feet away at this point, but not farther yet. But he drops the feet because he takes a breath, and sadly, he would probably have some form of a flashback for the first time since he's been with this group. And it's pretty quick. I'm not going to take a bunch of time, but it'll express a couple things. When he drops the feet, the flashback is a memory of doing the exact same thing to another body, dropping the feet. And then he kind of comes back to and he shakes it off. And he grabs the feet again, and he starts to, and he pulls it about another 4 or 5 feet, and he drops the feet again, and that flash happens again. And as it happens this time, he gets locked into it, and it's almost like he's in another reality for a second. And while he's in that memory, he looks back down, and then he looks around him, and just about everywhere around him, it's not just like one body he's dragging. It's a field of bodies, and they're just kind of everywhere. And then you see him in the memory kind of drop down to a knee, and he looks quite a bit younger. He doesn't look in his 50s. He looks probably in his late 20s to early 30s. And he's just kind of looking up, and then he comes back to, grabs the feet again. He gets it a total of probably about, I'd say you can still see the body from where he's going to go back to the camp. The camp is still in vision, but it's not going to smell. They're not going to be able to smell it from that distance. He even tried to check to make sure it wasn't downwind, to be honest, because it's something he would have thought of. And then he sits down over the body, and he prays over the body.
What is
Well?
Fhael's prayer?
Hello, Solin. I understand that you probably wouldn't take this man, but I ask you to, because it's what I think is right, especially if he is going to where you know he might be going. The thing is, he's not here anymore. He's whatever is after. And I think he deserves grace in that, even if he did not know what he was doing here. So if you would, just hear me.
I'm just so sorry to interrupt. Are you
Yes.
sure you mean Selene?
Mm-hmm.
Selene is the goddess of magic and the arcane.
Wait, is it the sister?
Solthe is
Thank
the
you.
goddess of life.
This is what you get for having so many S's. Yes, that one. No, you're good. Please interrupt me. I didn't want to say the wrong one. I said it and then I was like, I bet it's wrong.
That's why I wanted to.
I was hoping you'd correct me, actually. I was like, that's why I mumbled it a little bit. And then he just kind of, he doesn't touch the body anymore. His hands are kind of hovering over the chest of the body. He doesn't really want to touch it anymore. And he gets probably about another yard or two away from it and turns back around to the body and walks back over and grabs branches. Sure. And anything that can just kind of cover it up, just respectfully, is what he's trying to do.
Absolutely.
And then he wanders towards the group.
Make a religion check, please, Fhaelin.
Absolutely. Seven. 10.
Okay. Philo, you've supposedly interacted with the deity. When you do something religious at this point, what do you expect from it?
As most, the first one would be the hope of answer to a prayer, of listening to a prayer. The second one would be specifically towards this God that he is reaching out to now, that he is attempting to, in his mind, try to attach himself to this, to let them know that there is no other place he wants to go when this is over, if this is real. There is no one else he'd rather serve if this is real. He believes the more moralistic and philosophical views of this God are the more just and moralistic views. So because of that, a lot of the prayers are to them, because it's more of what he leans into, especially after the life he's lived. And he also probably wants forgiveness.
Wanting remains as you perform these tasks. Does that happen a lot to you? The wanting?
His character would have a lot of wanting.
Yeah.
But not show it, but have a lot of it.
This is going to take you a little time to drag them away and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 20 minutes or so.
How much has it started snowing, Wack?
It's snowing a lot. It's a heavy snow.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Yeah. It's very cold.
There are definitely a couple things I'd be doing then if that's the case, if it's getting real cold.
Yeah.
I would most likely, even though the sun is coming up, I would probably try to find around Belwyn the bag of holding. And I would probably already have taken my bedroll out and kind of undid it so it's the wide version of the bedroll, you know, as much as it can be if it's anything like a sleeping bag. I've actually never, I don't know exactly how these are in D&D, but I'm covering people up that are sleeping because of how cold it is. Like, the first person I go over to would be Rutu with mine, and then I'm looking just for other things to cover people up with, so I get into the bag of holding to see if there'd be anything in there, if that's something I can actually get into. I don't know if I'd find it.
I believe we looted blankets anyway.
Yes, however, those looted blankets were used to
Wrap dead
some bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Yummy.
No!
So you go into the bag of holding?
I don't find the bag, right? I don't find it, right?
Well,
I
here's,
don't find
here's
the
the
bag,
deal.
right?
It'd
Where,
be set up next to my armor in the tent, so you'd have to go into the tent where Lorelei is meditating and I am sleeping. Would you do that?
Well, I mean, I'd probably peek in to see if I wouldn't want to interrupt you, but I would peek, because I'm looking for it. I'd be wanting to warm you guys up, but also I would notice you were in the tent, but who else is sleeping outside besides Rutu?
Amarin is...
Oh, and he's a rock of
sleeping.
fire!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I imagine, and you can actually correct me if I'm wrong, Wack. But I imagine, like, as if you look to Amarin, there's like almost like a circle of melted snow around Amarin's body specifically.
Oh, you get the... You warm the freaking ground
So,
around
I'm
you.
still cold. But like,
yeah, probably only for a little while, and then it would have died down.
They're just that hot.
I definitely go to the tent and I get ready to open it and I go, wait. And I look over and I see that circle around Amarin and I go, Brutu's the only one that needs it. And I notice I've already covered him up. And then I just kind of look around, but the first thing I look at is, where are the two people that are prisoners? I need to make sure that I had my eyes on them as much as possible this whole time, I'd like to note. I said much as possible.
Yeah, they are snoring away. They were super fucking tired while all this stuff was happening as well. So yeah, they're snoring away. I think I can't remember, Amarin, you said that you...
I set up bedrolls for them because we found extra bedrolls, so I pulled those out from the bag of holdings. Like, I took care of them. I couldn't care less what I called this, but I got like...
So Amarin would have run into these body situation and not Philo.
Yeah, they are wrapped.
I was also
on purpose for that, you know?
Yeah,
They wrapped them so that they wouldn't touch things.
It was part of our plan, so I was pretty aware that they were in there. Yeah.
I'm just really imagining Philo like, where's the blood? I found one.
Yeah, basically, as soon as you open up the bag of holding, it's like I
probably smell it, wouldn't you?
It's weird because you can retrieve whatever you want from them.
It's kind of stasis in there, but like anything alive that you put in there only can last, I think, for 10 minutes or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing he'd be doing after noticing they're snoozing and that he's wrapped up Rutu, about how much time has went by now until the sun is actually up?
Oh, it's still kind of the middle of the night. You guys went to sleep pretty early.
Okay. At this point in time, especially since I don't have dark vision,
the actual time is about 2:30 in the morning.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm blind and can't see anything, and
you
I'm
have
old.
that weird, you have that weird snow vision, right? Because there's like a coating of white on stuff, and it's kind of wide open here. So there's a little bit of that like overcast snow night reflection thing that's happening right now.
The first thing he would probably do after all this is he'd probably end up finding a stump or something, big rock, that he can kind of see the whole group still. And he would probably make me a perception check of the whole area, unless that was the one from earlier, but I would want to actually look as much as I can because I can't see anything. So if you need me to roll it on or whatever you want me with that, but
I don't know what you're trying to do.
I am attempting to keep an eye on the group, but also I just want to notice, I'm mostly going to have to use my ears here. If I'm just outside of just the crickets and the night sounds, I just want to keep my ears open for...
Yeah, you have disadvantage right now, effectively, on the perception check, just because it's nighttime and it is... Nothing's lit.
Yep.
And how long has it passed since Rutu went to bed? Because it was about an hour that I would need remaining.
Yeah.
Stupid disadvantage.
Like 20 more minutes or something, I think.
20 more minutes? Okay.
So in the time frame of this situation, I would assume whatever you want to tell me, I see, but I kind of have a feeling. But he's just going to be kind of trying to, mostly he's going to be paying attention to the camp. Say this is how I would put it. He kind of goes into the darkness a little bit away from the camp so he can see into the camp, but like if somebody were to try to sneak up on the camp, he would kind of be in the back in the dark a little bit. He's kind of trying to stay unnoticed if somebody to sneak up so he could be like, hey, get up! And then honestly, with it snowing like this, he's just in kind of a real true awe, because this is not something he's seen very much at all. And in that memory, there was no snow. It was definitely deserty and sandy where he was at in that circumstance. And he probably, for this time period, since he knows that somebody will be getting up soon, he's probably kind of reflecting. And he's probably reflecting on the last week and how much his life has changed in a week's span, and probably reflecting on home, especially since you asked a question that would be kind of like something in his mind about having wants, and now he's thinking about home, even if he doesn't really miss it. You know, he has people there. He's alone right now. Everybody's sleeping. Probably the first time he's been kind of by himself with the group all sleeping. Like, he's never done in the whole week he's never done awake. He just snoozes like an old bitch. It just stays sleeping. So to him, it's also very peaceful, probably, even though he's probably reeling still very hard from moving that body, because that's probably the first time he's touched a dead body since that memory, probably.
Okay. Lorelei, you will wake up as Philo's watch continues from your trance.
All right.
It's cold and it is snowing.
I would probably take anything warm that I do have, like a cloak or some such, and just make sure I'm bundled up as much as possible. I'd look over at Belwyn before I leave the tent that we've been in. Does it look like he's covered sufficiently from like all of this cold?
Absolutely not. He's probably kicked like his legs out and the blanket's like barely draped over him at this point. He has clearly been tossing and turning.
Yeah, so I would probably take whatever bedding that I had with regards to like my sleeping setup and try to just cover the remaining parts of Belwyn that he has exposed.
I am small, it's not that hard.
Yeah, and finishing that, I'd rub my eyes and then head out of the tent. And we have, you said that Amryn was sleeping outside of the tent with Enya.
Yeah.
And then there's
Enya in
also
deer form
Rutu.
right now.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and your two prisoners. You don't see the third.
Do the two prisoners look like they... Because I feel like that would be the first thing Lorelei would check on. Before anything else, that the prisoners have been watched. So that's really alarming. Do the other two look like they're fast asleep still?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I look around. Do I see Philo anywhere?
You'd probably, he thinks he's hiding kind of in the dark, like in the distance from you, but you'd probably make out like a sheen from something from like, if the moon's out, like on the piece of the armor, he'd be like looking and he'd be like kind of trying to see if you notice him, but he's wide-eyed.
If he's within 30 feet, I'm gonna telepathic speech again, because I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Lorelei as a person would want to be messing up with that, would be messing with that. So, Philo, you'd hear in your head, "Stop being stupid and come over here, please."
Lorelei?
Yes.
He turns around. Lorelei? Lorelei?
Near the tent?
I see you, but I don't see your mouth moving.
Fun new trick, I think. Not sure how this happened, but I figured it out earlier.
You're in my head.
Well, I don't hear your thoughts. You're sort of, well, communicating them towards me, so to speak.
I'm going to hang up the call now, if that's okay, and wander over there.
Hang up the what?
I have some kind of... You're calling me in my brain, I feel like. That's what's... There was not even... You could at least make it ring first so I'd have an opportunity to answer.
Just get over here.
Oh, goodness. And I start to meander over there sluggishly.
So tempted
Hello,
to play the
good-
silly music.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you all right? You were hiding over there.
It's
Could
still
you see
like
in the dark?
It's still like 3 a.m. by the way.
Yeah. Can you
Yes,
see in
weird
the dark?
3 a.m. behavior, by the way, but, you know, that's fine.
Can you?
Can I what?
See in the dark.
Ah,
Like the others?
a little bit. It's not, I mean, I'm
He
not going to
tilts
be able
his-
to see incredibly far, but...
Okay, but this is not fair. See, what my plot was if you have, what do they call it when, because you all can, I'm like the only person. Like, what is it? What's the difference between daylight and night for you when you see? How's the perception?
I mean, it's just,
Is that too big of a
Slightly.
word?
I mean, it's darker, but I can still sort of see a little bit.
So, to me right now, I can't see, and he points to like a tree within like 6 feet, and he's like, I can't see past that tree in the dark. Can you see past that tree? It's just a black wall for me. Right? That one about there, right there. That's not really a tree. It's more like a stick coming out of the ground since it's so bare out here.
Yes, I can see about, I don't know, 60-ish feet that way?
Oh, of course you would have seen me. You see, my thought was, if I sit back a little in the dark and somebody tries to sneak up on you, maybe they wouldn't see me. They would just think it's a bunch of people sleeping. Because what am I going to do if they sneak up on me too, right? So I went back a little farther. But then you wake up with your dark, sighty eye things, and boom, there I am. So now I have to reprogram my mind to remember that people have that. So they would have probably stabbed me in the back anyways.
Yes, that probably would have been a bad position for you to be in, considering you would be alone and nobody would be able to react as quickly. That's all right. I mean, did you get enough sleep?
Oh, yes, and also, while you're here, and I just reach over and I slightly touch your shoulder, and since I haven't seen you yet, I give you your temporary hit points from aid, which I need to dock from my thing. And I put that little
Also a
golden mark
reminder,
on you.
It's not temporary hit points. You increase your max by
Max.
5.
Thank you.
That is different.
That
and
is
very
right. That
important.
is right. Thank you. And I do the same thing for you. You'll feel a little, actually, I did it to Rutu before he went to sleep, and doing it for you, might help you wake up a little more. It might, in a couple seconds, might tingle, but might help you wake up a little bit.
Oh, right. And sort of kind of remembering that, yeah, there are sort of like morning routines and whatnot, especially if I'm one of the only ones awake. I'm gonna go ahead and just wave my hand over myself, and the ring will glow as I cast Mage Armor on myself.
Right. Yes.
Well, anyway, what happened to the one, the prisoner?
There's one missing.
Well, I can give you two choices. I
Is this
can
near
tell
the
you or
path?
show you.
Is this near the path where you dragged them?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I can show you or I can tell you.
Well, I think just telling is sufficient.
They somehow or another were capable of jamming a piece of something into their eyeball hard enough in the middle of the night last night with nobody noticing to off themselves, and I told Rutu to go ahead and go to sleep once he woke me up, and we found them together, and I moved the body away from us.
Right.
Right.
Well, that's dark.
Well, I think you're happy I didn't show you now, even though I did kind of cover them up a bit, respectfully.
Right. Thank you for handling that. I would have preferred not to find someone that way. Not a very good way to wake up.
No, not at all. But, if we want to keep it on the bright side, none of us have anything in our eyes this morning, I don't think.
Yes, I endeavor to try not to get sticks jammed into my eye socket.
Speaking of which, and I kind of just extend my hand to the top of your head where your eyebrows are at, and I just kind of... Does it grow back fast? It's so noticeable. I just wanted to make sure you knew before anybody woke up, because I know you want to clean yourself up, and I care.
I will do something about it, perhaps.
No, I don't care, but I know you care, and I care about you. I want you to feel your best. And I know you probably care about looking your best to feel your best.
Right.
Do you think I'm not sincere? Do you think I'm making fun of you?
Well, admittedly, a little bit. I would deserve such, but,
Why? Why do you put deserve behind that word? But wait, hold on. From deserve from me? Or deserve from who?
well, I understand that I'm a little bit of a jerk.
Well, hold on one second. He looks around himself. He's just keeping an eye. Because I know you, Wack. I'm keeping an eye. And, yeah, but I don't think you're a jerk. I think you're you. That's all right. Why do you think you're a jerk?
I think for one of the first times you kind of see Lorelei a little disarmed. I mean, it's just, I'm so quick to snap. And, well, I don't know, all of this has me questioning a lot of things. This has been a lot.
Yes, it's been a lot, and that's all right. And also, may I express something to you?
Certainly.
You just woke up and I've already heard you express some form of negativity about yourself multiple times. I do want to be clear again, I promise you. I really just think you care about the way that you look, and I noticed that, and he kind of very lightly touches your eyebrow like an old, gentle grandfather. He's like, honey, for some reason you think I could have been jesting at you, says something. I'm sorry people have taken jest at you for these things, but I promise you it's nothing but honesty. And stop beating yourself up so much this morning, or otherwise I'll have to stop treating you like a grandfather or something, and I don't know how, but stop it. This just woke up. It's literally been, 5 minutes? Why would you do that to yourself? Why are you so upset? You just said you've been thinking a lot about what?
Well, there are, a lot of pressures as an Ellenvere. And so I have this sort of constant dialogue that goes on. If that makes any sense. My mind is always calculating. And I keep seeing failures. Like we lost the cultist, right? I was missing. And that damn coin. A lot could have gone wrong before then, when I showed up. And quite frankly, it was quite something to see my brother as upset as he was about the whole ordeal. So. I'm trying to be better.
I think I've heard you say that before. So, right before Rutu went to sleep, I had to do something with him that I haven't had to do yet since I've been with this little adventuring group that we've started. And I noticed that when he woke me up and noticed this beautiful snow, that as soon as we found that cultist, he was going to waste the rest of every ounce of his energy, knowing most likely I would not want, or probably would do that, move the body. So I did what I knew I had to do. I just moved it, because as much as I may not like doing those things, it's what is necessary. And I told him to not argue with me and to just go to bed. I kind of told him like a child, and I probably should apologize for that. But I needed to be sincere because I knew, after he said something that you just said, that you've something along the lines of failing. I just don't understand that. He feels as if he failed because of the cultist. Now you've woke up, you've noticed the cultist is gone, you feel like you've failed that. None of us have failed anything. We ought to remember, we didn't do any of this. This isn't any of our doing. This is the doing of many, from what I understand, evil people. To be truthful, I'm not very happy about the cultist being gone, but I'm also not unhappy in a certain degree, because hopefully that cultist can find peace somewhere now compared to being here and praising a terrible evil god. But the thing I really want to get at here is, did you notice one really amazing thing when you came out of that tent this morning?
Something in particular, you mean?
Just anything. What when you came out of the tent, what was the most amazing thing to you, if you had to pick one?
The crispness of the air.
Wrong. You came out of that tent. You're still kicking. You're still moving. You're still walking. You're still here with me. You're still here with Rutu, your brother, your friends, this interesting owl that's somewhere. And somehow or another in this, what I found out just this morning, week, by the way, it's been a week. A week. Only a week. And we're all still here. Think about it. Weird things happened in the city center when we were there. We all made it out. Weird things happened in your home. We all made it out. Stranger things yet have continuously happened over the course of this week, and we've all made it out. And I can't say there's a reason for it, but I can find one. And that reason is sleeping right there, sleeping over there, the one hunched against the tree, and mostly, and he's straight up, he boops you on the nose. And you. We're all still here. And I know that's conflating some corny hodgepodge about life, but think about it. We're all brand new adventurous, trying something for the first time in our lives. We're bound to fail. I've failed a lot. In fact, I got reminded of a failure just this morning that I don't really like to think about. But I am in my 50s. I am looking at snow for the third or fourth time in my life. And I somehow or another have made it out of this with amazingly kind and loving people. Not any jerks.
Apologies.
No, stop it. Why? What are you apologizing for?
I am, not used to change, nor failure, and the acceptance of such. It's very difficult for me. And if I'm to be honest, I'm glad that cultist is dead. And that is another feeling that I'm very conflicted about.
Why is that?
I shouldn't be wanting someone dead, should I? Quite immoral.
You said that, and his face went real low. Very noticeably. After that statement.
I just, I know that I have the entirety of my family just about a day's travel away. And knowing that that one is dead, I know that that one is not going to be part of whatever party attempts to go back there. If they do. So, I understand that we've been having quite a few quarrels internally about morality. But perhaps also... never mind.
It's just us awake here right now. You can truly say whatever you want, and then if I told anybody, you could just tell them I was lying anyways. They're probably going to believe you over me, to be honest. You're going to flip your hair, and I'm going to touch my bald head, and let's be honest.
Well, I don't know if there's any saving people like that.
He, again, sinks real hard after you say that.
Give me an inside check, Lorelai.
Oh, that was almost a 22. Up to 4.
Yeah, you don't notice this. It could have just be the fact that it's, you know, you have dark vision, but it's still dark and it's snowing. Maybe you just miss it on Philo's face.
Anyway, I wanted to ask you something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the tent that day, what was it that you were thinking I was going to do?
I knew you were going to interrogate him. And I knew you were going to be harsh. So when I expressed something to you about going in there, as I think I used a terminology. And it was something about going in there, one of us being mean and one of us being nice. And when we went in, I actually had it in mind that I would go in and rough around or talk heavy. And then I noticed how incredible of a job you were doing with them. And then I noticed a struggle. And I had a terrible decision I had to make. I either interrupted, which I actually deeply thought in that moment would break what you had going with that man, that woman, that thing, that evil. Because it knows. There's no way that those people wouldn't know I was a priest. It probably would have spat in my face. The deepest remorse I have for this is I could see how uncomfortable you were getting. But I also must remind you that I did see you one time very coldly kill another person. So also a part of me tried to remember that moment of your strength. And in that moment, I feel I may have made the wrong decision now, but also at the same time, and I mean this, do you not have confidence or see the strength that you wield? The power, not just in your charisma, your ring, your charm, your magic, but who you actually are as a person? Because the other thing I thought in that moment was, they're gonna be great. In fact, they're fine. Because I've seen you do things that even I wouldn't want to do ever again. And I witnessed you be strong. And I had assumptions that you would be strong like that again. And if you are definitely telling me I was wrong, I can see that. But I don't think I'm wrong. I think maybe you lost confidence in yourself for a moment because of something they were saying. But I am sorry that I didn't choose to just interrupt, if that's all the things you're speaking about and asking me on.
Right. I see. All right, well, I'm sorry for assuming the worst.
What do you mean? Well, I didn't think you did. What did you assume?
Well, during the questioning, you obviously noted that I was struggling quite so. And I thought you not taking the openings that I had given in order to ask questions or in order to try to take over, so to speak. And with the way that I had been spoken to, it was... I just assumed you were judging me. And I'm sorry for that.
No, you don't need to be sorry. But no, I promise you. Well, that would be lying, wouldn't it? Because I was judging you. You are correct. But I just think maybe you assumed the wrong judgment. Do you do that often? Because maybe that's what I'm seeing right now. Your family was very hard on you as far as completing tasks, goals, not failing, doing things the right way. That's what I'm guessing, right?
That's correct.
Need I remind you? I may not be your family. Your brother's there, though. He's your family. And when you're out here with us on this little adventure, you ought to remember the family at home is still your family. But when you think about that situation at home when you're out here, don't forget the danger it could put you in. I mean that. I don't know what I'll have to do over these next days that we're together, but I'm going to find a way for you to understand, or if I see it, I'm going to start reminding you about how strong you are, damn it. Somebody, obviously, at some point in time, I'm assuming some of your family, was just consistently rude to you in a sense of, you must, you ought, you have. Well, I'll tell you right now, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Not when you're with me or this group. You do what you want, what you think is right, not what your family would think was right, what the inner part of you, the self in you thinks right. Now, your family obviously probably has some great things they've taught you, maybe some bad, but you're not them, you're yourself. So don't forget that. And I'm not trying again to give you some hodgepodge, corny old man shit. I'm not. But you're much younger, and it's so obvious that you have been unjustly misunderstood. You don't have to apologize to me because I know you're just being who you are. And you're not bothering me. You have never bothered me. You were never a jerk to me. And I'm sorry if people have made you feel this way. But if I say it like my brother used to say it, and he looks around, screw him. And he winks.
Like the grass that grows, like the leaves that fall, like the moon that glows, like the light that shone, like the home in heart, like the fire in us, like the glass that gleams. You ever grow in need to know, I know, I know, I know what's meant for me. There's a northern star where you are that I follow. I know, I know, I know there's a place for me. words you wish you'd always said. Like a hummingbird hanging in the air. Like a preacher in his parapet. The winner as he starts his race. My father looking down on me. How I'm everything that I'll ever need. How I'm everything.